So it's October 22nd, 2019, as I'm sure you've just seen. That means that it is my 26th birthday. And I thought, well, how else to better spend the day than to vlog it and to share my day with you lot. So, my 26th birthday. How does a PhD student spend their birthday? Let's find out. So, I'm on campus at an ungodly hour. It's like not even 7 o'clock yet, probably just a little bit beforehand. So, what am I doing on campus at this time? Well, I don't know, maybe because I hate myself a little bit, or maybe because I know it's actually good for me. I have maintained my routine, got up early, and I'm off to the gym. Yep, that's right. Fat man goes to the gym. Shocker. So, I probably won't vlog whilst I'm in there because that is weird. Oh, 7 o'clock. Old Joe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, I probably won't be vlogging whilst I'm in the gym because that's just a bit weird. So I guess I'll see you in a bit. So as you can tell, it's a little bit later now, a little bit brighter. I've just come out of the gym, absolutely knackered already, but nice to get out of the way at the start of the day. And yeah, I had my best gym session since going back to university, going by like just stats and stuff, so like minutes, calories, etc. Which if the picture I took wasn't too blurry will be appearing on screen back now. And yeah, I guess now it's just time to slowly amble back to the flat, have some breakfast and get this birthday properly started, I guess.
Fridays on toast, breakfast of champions, apart from I wanted bacon, but the shop didn't have any. Such a metaphor for my life. Right, admittedly that wasn't the healthiest breakfast, but I mean, it is my birthday, and also I did just like kill it at the gym with that exact reason in mind. It's my birthday, I'm gonna eat a lot of food today, I'm gonna eat what I want. Treat yourself. And you can probably see there my dinosaur. She's called Patricia, came from my niece. And yeah, hi Patricia. So obviously I can't just sit here and mess around all day. I've got to do some actual work. It is, after all, a weekday and I've got to treat the PhD like a job and be quite strict and regimented with my time. So what is it that I'm going to do today? So perhaps I'm being quite nice to myself, but to start with at least, I'm just going to be typing up some notes today. I recently finished reading It Can't Happen Here by Sinclair Lewis. I won't lie, I did not like this book, but it is, to a degree, quite useful and relevant for my PhD, and so I've got to really type up the notes for it. When I say type up the notes, you can probably see, say here for instance, you might be able to make out, if the camera focuses, that in pencil in the margin I've sort of indicated a section and written A next to it, or there might be a better section, so like same thing here, just by my thumb. If it decides to focus, it's not going to, so there we go. So focus there again on the A, and so on. Sort of a page here where there's both an A and a B, again if it wants to actually focus. There you go, so there's an A and a B, so 2 sections on that page. What I do when I'm reading a book is that I read it, obviously, and I make notes like that where I find sections that could be a sentence, a word, a line, a paragraph, sometimes a full page that is specifically relevant to the thing I'm looking at in my PhD. Now when I find that, I take my little A5 notebook and I make a list of all the different pages that have been relevant to the PhD. So as you see there, there's 4A, 5A, 9A, 6A as well, 9A, 17A, 19A, 19B. Those numbers are the page numbers, and the letters are the sections that I've highlighted or indicated in pencil. What I would then do is I'd have one of these documents open on my G drive, which is for each book. So you might be able to see, maybe not. I'll zoom in slightly. You can definitely make out there, once it's focused, that I've got the title there, Lewis Sinclair, so Sinclair Lewis. It can't happen here. I've got a column here for the book summary, a column here for the end of text summary and page reference, and a final column for the effect, meaning or function of that endotext. If you don't know what an endotext is, which you probably don't because I made the word up, then let me know if you're interested, and I will make a video in which I discuss what my PhD is about. Anyway, I'm now gonna maybe do a little time lapse, put some nice little music on for you guys, and I'm going to turn all of this to a nice finished document. So I'll see you in just a moment. Alright, so for you that was about, I don't know, 30 seconds or so, and that was actually an hour's time lapse. For me that's been 3 hours in fact, and I've now just gone through the entirety of my notes, which means that actually, for now, my time with Sinclair Lewis's It Can't Happen Here, done. Thank goodness. Happy birthday to me.
Right, George, where are we off to? Waffles. Waffles. So George, how were those waffles?
They were quite tasty actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go on. What did you have on yours?
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5?
Yeah. I had, what did I have?
We had 2 really, didn't you?
Yeah, I had cookies and cream.
Yeah.
That was tasty.
What chocolate did you have on it?
Milk.
Yeah.
Milk. And then I followed it with some leftover, just ice cream.
Yeah.
Milk chocolate waffle.
And how was that?
That was also tasty.
Yeah.
Don't forget the cinnamon sprinkles.
Cinnamon sprinkles. Cinnamon sprinkles.
They were tasty.
So George, who are you?
I'm just some random stranger that you found on the street.
Yeah, yeah.
I live down there.
What, in the floor?
On the floor there.
Yeah.
That's
Fair.
where I live.
Fair.
But you know,
It's all good.
it's good.
It's all good.
It's good. I love it.
Anything to say to my millions of adoring fans? Nice. Right, obviously that wasn't just some rando off the street, and it was in fact my flatmate George. He's just gone back to his room to do some work and stuff, and you know, I've got to kind of do the same now as well, because in just a little bit later we're going to be celebrating my birthday in the evening, so I'll see you then. Sing the song!
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Wow, it's good. Happy birthday, dear Liam! Happy birthday to you!
Alright now George, just you, come on George, harmonise for. Cool, am I blowing out the cake now?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Woo!
then it went.
Oh, yeah.
Nice, guys. I'll tell you what I really think about you guys in a minute. Show the camera. Hey.
What is it?
Are we going to play games? Cheers, guys. Thank you. I like the wrapping paper as well.
The
It's
wrapping paper
beautiful.
is my favourite.
Right. It's really cute.
So
You trying to say something? Dad jokes are really bad jokes. Like, you know, like my jokes are really bad.
Really?
My jokes are dad jokes. Thanks, guys. You've got a lot to look forward to. I knew you guys were fishing.
It was really hard to think what to get. What is that?
Board game.
Board game.
Proper board game.
It's a tactical board game because he doesn't like fun board games.
No, he doesn't like family board games because they're not board games.
They're not board games. Thanks, guys. Love you guys.
Congrats on being 26.
Yeah.
Once the present opening was over, we marvelled at the cake. I did in fact eat a slice before dinner. I gave George a full Hollywood handshake in order to recognise the excellent baking he and the rest of the flat did. We then went out for dinner. I didn't take pictures of the starters, but I had ribs because special occasion, I get ribs. And for dessert, key lime pie, which I absolutely love.
So, I've eaten all that food. I've come back to the flat, chilled out with my flatmates, sort of gone to bed, and I've just spent the last, I don't know, half hour probably just replying to all the lovely messages I've received today from either former students or from former colleagues or, you know, from friends and family back home or from university. And I have had like such a lovely day. Shout out to everyone who's just shown me like a little bit of love and I don't know, positivity today, I guess, because people have like really made a massive difference to me. Special massive shout out has to go to my flatmates. They've done so much just to make me feel like really happy and really welcomed and really, I guess, really loved today. You know, whether it's been decorating the kitchen or decorating the front of my bedroom door overnight whilst I was asleep, whether it was baking me actually a really stonkingly good birthday cake, whether it was getting me a bunch of presents that I wasn't expecting at all, and they probably hit the nail on the head really well, to be honest. Thank you to my wonderful, wonderful flatmates. Just, they are awesome, and I hope they know they're awesome. I think this is probably the end of my 26th birthday, and I'm okay with that. It's time to go to bed. It's time to go back to a more normal day tomorrow, even though actually in the evening I'm out celebrating again, so sort of normal. I'm not really one for a birthday week, but 2 days, I guess I'll have 2 days. So that is DystopiaJunkie out.